TX2K was like a staple race for us because it's what started us like away racing. Me and Jim, everyone said we were crazy. We're gonna go to Texas race TX2K, and it was like
borrowed a double car trailer,
right?
Double car open,
and we went out there, and I ended up getting runner up. I red lit in the finals, and on the way home, I was like, we need a faster car.
Yeah.
So
that was a
I was like, in a 6R80.
Yeah.
I was like, I need twins. I was like, we need a car needs to run 750s. I think we were going. I went 790 at home, and we went 80 out there.
Yep.
And I was like, we need a 750
which
car.
At that time was probably extremely fast and competitive.
Well, that was the elite class. Like I was runner up.
They didn't even split it. It was
just one
30.
class.
Yeah, it wasn't even like a full 32 car field either.
No, I think there was a little more because we were excited or it was close, but it wasn't anything like it is now car count wise.
All I know is I remember racing Rebecca first round. So we both drew all from VMP.
Yeah.
We both drove all the way out to Texas to race first round. It's like, oh, that's cool.
So then we worked that year, got the car ready, and was like, all right, got it running good. And then it seems like every winter, it's like, all right, I want to change something.
Well, then we put the Motec on it right before then.
The next year, or no, I did a Power Glide.
We did
the next
Power
year.
Glide, then
it was the Motec, and then it was the new car, and I missed.
Yeah,
I didn't get it done in time.
Well, I was thinking about that today, how we are in this stupid class that allows us to just go as crazy as possible. Whereas if you look at like LDR, Ultra Street, like they're like, we're trying to keep the cars at this speed. Yeah. We're like, whatever. Like if you can go 580s in a street car, it's fine.
It's really the only thing that's wrong with the class. It's like, everyone wants to argue a street car. It's like, no, like this is a racing class that you trailer your car to and that you race.
It's a class that you call street car.
The rules are loose enough that it doesn't just have a good set of rules that keeps cars limited. But it's hard. But that's also why the class is fun, because of the creativity, the multiple different cars. That's why it gets more attention than LDR does. As far as maybe viewers or things like that.
Well, that's why you just don't see 15 Fox bodies, right? Like you got Matt with the Miata, you got RC with an S2000, right? You got S197s, Camaros, you got everything.
IRS, solid rear axle cars, you got all-wheel drive cars. Like it's a very diverse class to watch.
Yeah,
which is the coolest part of it. But then it just gets run away with, which has happened. I feel like it's exponentially ran away in the last year.
But that's what we do as car guys. Like that's everything we do, right? You buy a car, then you start modding it, it just goes completely out of hand. And you're like, oh, how? Like we knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah, it's definitely because like I stayed where I was at. Like I haven't gotten much faster in the last 2 years, and I don't like the try to keep up with the other guy because it doesn't excite me that much. I'm not like I'm just gonna try to outspend that guy or because you can always say I'm just gonna outwork him, but you really have to outspend them as well.
Well, yeah, it also takes money for sure.
Yeah,
to buy the stuff, especially with some of the stuff coming out or is out.
And I mean, even like your car, it may not be the most expensive build, but the amount of turbos that you've tested, the amount of engine development you've gone through, that's where the cost comes in.
Sure. Yeah. No, absolutely. And and that's why I don't just enter every street car event with the class, even though it fits a lot of the rules. Like I don't think I've even entered but one college street car, but TX2K. Yeah. And, I'll go. It depends because like who shows up.
Yeah.
Who's there? We went to a few different SCTs and it was like, I'm gonna run small tire. Like I feel like my car fits in small tire better. Like
not just trying to go club baby seals, right?
I mean,
you gotta have some some dignity.
Well, you are posting YouTube videos now, so you have to
big YouTube guys.
Yeah. Big YouTube guys. So you're gonna have to go out there and say, I beat everyone in my class. Look at this.
He sent me the video, right? Yeah. And I watched it. He's like, check it out. I was like, oh, it's awesome, right? And then I don't know, I think 20 minutes later I called him and was like, oh, you posted this on your channel.
Yeah. The thumbnail was very I was like, wait, is this a TRC video or is this a Real Street video? I was like, freaking.
Well, Pablo edited it.
Sneaky Pablo.
He filmed it and edited it, so it's kind of all the same thing.
Yeah.
Secrets revealed.